Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the Eskwilax Hour number 93. This is the last one for 2016. We're almost hitting 100 now. And yeah, this has been a cool year. We've had a lot of artists. Thanks everybody that's come through. Let me see, I don't know, Raul, Ocho, Danielle, Greenie, and people who have sent their artwork also. Victoria, little Miss, I forgot, Rockabilly, I think that's her Instagram name. And we had Chucky come in, we had Yayo, Efren, and just, yeah, everybody that's clicked up, that linked up, that came through to the show. Thank you guys for coming by for each episode. You know, you guys took those few hours and drove all the way out here in Boyle Heights, dealing with the traffic, just dealing with, you know, coming through. Well, yeah, this is the Eskwilax Hour. I'm Efrain Martinez, your host and artist sometimes. But today, I'm going to be on the sidelines. And Azul, she's going to do some live painting for us. Again, the Eskwilax Hour will bring you live art, artist interviews, and local issues. So, yeah, we're going to get started. She's going to come on right now for a bit. She's getting ready behind the scenes. And what we have in the backdrop is some of her artwork, if you guys are able to see. And then earlier today, I actually went to Mariachi Plaza and took like that photo because it was like all rainy. I went to visit Angel because Angel's gonna do his show in, I think it's next week, over there at Primera Taza, and I'm gonna be there doing the live painting. Yeah, I think it'll be after the show. That'll be, next week will be Eskwilax Hour 94, and that's gonna be the first one for 2017. And and then after that, that's when I'm gonna go like rush it to do the live art over there. So yeah, she's gonna come on right now. You wanna come on, Azul? You have your mic ready?
Yeah.
Let me just turn this thing on this little bit. That throws me off. Yeah. So yeah, you want to say hi to the audience? You guys remember Azul? She came in. You said where? April, right? April?
Yeah, April. I think earlier this year, April.
Yeah, it was 6-7 months. And you said you were also rushing it right here, right? Like,
yes. Yeah. Oh my God, I would feel like I'm still just crazy. I raced from Mid-City because I just finished a mural there.
Yeah.
At 4900 Gallery.
It's on like near Crenshaw, right? Near
Adams and like basically on the corner of Adams and Rimpaw.
Adams and Rimpaw. Yeah, Rimpaw over there's like a small street. I know that there's like a taco place around there, right? Like, is it near West?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh, was she helping you? No.
Yeah, she was actually helping me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And how long would it take you?
So we buffed the wall Monday, but I didn't really count that day. So we started Tuesday.
Pretty much the whole week, you know?
Yeah, but I think it would have taken less days. It's just like the weather has been really crazy. Like, we got there like one day at 11 a.m. and it was super hot. Like, we couldn't work. It was just so hot.
Oh, yeah.
And then today it started raining. So, yeah.
Yeah, let's just take a seat for a second and just kind of, before we start the live painting.
And if I should.
Yeah, and well, you can check it right now. Oh, that's me. There. Yeah, you good? All right.
So,
yeah, no worries. Thanks for making it out here. Did you bring the painting you said you were going to put at the shop? Okay.
But yeah, it's in my car.
No worries. We'll
Okay.
put it after. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll open it up and we'll put it in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and because it was like last minute. You know,
Yeah.
I was gonna do like last episode of the year and just kind of do a painting. But then I thought, somebody should come through and finish up the year.
So yeah, so random too. Like I just haven't been able to sell that painting, and I was just like thinking about where I would put it or give it to
it's
you. And
good.
I was like,
You never know.
Yeah, I remember that.
And you're trying to sell it, or?
Yeah, I'm trying to sell it.
Oh yeah. Because I mean, not everybody is. Like I'll have pieces dropped off, and people just want to show it off.
Oh, okay.
Because we do have like the 3 locations that we can just kind of.
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather have it be seen than just laying in a corner collecting dust,
That's the case for when you have like a lot of painting just as you go.
Yeah.
Cool. But yeah, tell me a little bit more about your the mural. Like what it is.
Oh, my mural?
Yeah.
Okay, unfortunately I wasn't able to send you any photos to put up because I just finished like 2 hours ago. This is where I came from. But yeah, I had been wanting to do murals for like more than a year now. Like I was.
Well, that was your first one?
Yeah, like my first legit mural. Yeah. And yeah, for more than like a year, I was like, yeah, I want to do a mural. Like I really want to do a mural. And then it was just never able to happen. Like I just couldn't find a wall, or like I was just too busy with school. Cause I'm an art student.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I mentioned
SMC,
that last
right?
time. Well, I transferred to Long Beach now.
Oh, all the way down there? Oh, is that where you stay now?
No, I commute. Yeah.
Yeah, Long Beach is pretty far.
Yeah. I thought it was gonna be farther, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Yeah. And then, I was just too busy with school, or or work, So nothing ever really fell into place. But then finally, I spoke to my friend Sean, who basically runs the gallery. And I was like, hey, he came to my show in October. Yeah. And I just came up to him and I was like, I'm gonna ask him if I can paint a mural on the gallery. And I went up to him and I was like, hey dude, and he's like, you wanna paint a mural? And I was like, what? Like how did you do that? You just like read my mind. But yeah, and I was like, yes I do. And he was like, yeah, just come through, like you can do whatever you want, like, it's yours. And I was like, cool, like hell yeah. And since October I've been trying to organize like a few days to do it.
Yeah, just do it like 1 week.
Yeah, but I just couldn't. Like I was just like busy with other things and like other projects, like I said, school work. But then finally, winter break and just time and funds allowed it, So
yeah, because a lot of it has to do with like if you gotta get all that paint or have somebody donate all that paint.
Yeah, luckily I got the plug.
Nice. Yeah, that's good to have a connect.
Yeah, my dad, he actually has just like a bunch of random supplies. He brought me like a bucket of paint, rollers and stuff. So yeah, that was like a huge help.
I mean, we have a wall back here that I have access to, but I don't know if you're far from here.
Yeah, yes, I'm trying to do more. Like this is like the first and last mural of 2016. 2016. But definitely 2017. Like I told myself that I wanted to do a lot more walls.
Yeah, if you have time to come out here, like. Yeah,
I definitely have time now.
On a Saturday, on a Sunday, preferably, just because that's when like there's nobody back there. Because during the Monday, during Monday to Friday, there's like usually a lot of cars going there. Yeah. Just people dropping off or just like picking up. Because it's in the alley. Busy. Yeah, it's in the alley. Busy. And like I have access to it, and I started doing like half of it, the bottom part, and it's like fish. It's like blue.
Oh, okay.
And I need to finish like the top part.
Yeah. So. Cool. And, collab.
Yeah. No, because the other homie also did a piece. I think it's like a Mayan, like on the left side, on the left bottom, and I have the fish on the right side. Yeah. They were missing like the whole top, because the whole thing behind it, well, the theme behind it, or like, for me, it was like an ocean, like blue, and it's just. Yeah. Now it's coinciding that it's like coincidence that.
It's destiny.
Yeah.
It's fate.
Yeah, because the dude that lets me paint the wall, he's all like, yeah, you got to finish it because you started it like last year. And
oh, really? Yeah. Since last year? Mm-hmm. Wow.
A lot of it is unfinished, just the same deal, like, got to deal with the shop and just like different projects. And as I go, I'm like, all right, putting it off. And then I'm like, oh, now it's raining, now it's windy. Yeah. And But then it's gonna be like January now, so
Yeah.
hopefully that works out. And
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, I definitely want to do more. So.
yeah, because I didn't
Down
know
for
you
that.
were interested in like doing like huge murals, big murals. I thought it because I saw that when you did, there was like the smaller paintings you were
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah. I mean, it's been like, yeah, like I said, for about a little over a year, I've been wanting to do it, but I just like it's very time consuming, as
Yeah.
you probably know, and like just the money to buy that much paint, you know.
Yeah, because you gotta prime it. You gotta
Yeah,
put,
you
like,
gotta
double.
do. Yeah, it's a process. Like I definitely learned that this week. Like I
Oh,
was like,
where-
yeah, I'll kill this wall 2 days, you know, no biggie. But no, it took like basically the whole week. Like today's Friday, started Tuesday. Yeah. And
Yeah, we're
just-
on the same page. Because
Yeah.
when I started this one, it was like I'm like, oh, I'm gonna throw some paint and just spray all over it, but it wasn't like at first I coated it, and I was like, wait, like this is sucking up all the paint, so I'm like, I have
Yeah.
to do another coat, and I did it, and I was like, what the hell? And then
Yeah.
the guy that was already there, he's like, yeah, you can't just put paint on it. I'm like, oh, it's because I used to do the graph, and he's like, yeah, but it's not the same. He's like, graph
Yeah.
and mural is different. He's like, you gotta
Yeah.
put a coat and then like more paint till it's like solid, and then you can paint on top.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
was like, damn.
Yeah, and also the wall that I was working on, they previously used this really cheap paint, and so it was
Yeah.
chipping off. Like
Oh,
after we
shit.
buffed it, it was chipping off. We're like, damn, we got to do another layer, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, we just like looked through, look for all the bubbles and chipped it off and went over it again. So yeah, just like so many other factors come into play, you know, like
I
that
guess that's how we
I wasn't
learn,
aware of.
yeah.
You know, I learned. It was a learning process. Yeah.
Yeah, because I've been speaking. Well, last time I spoke to Raul. He's like the local muralist.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was telling me like, yeah, you just don't throw paint on it. You need to
Yeah.
actually treat the wall and
Yeah.
do this whole thing.
Yeah. It's like a canvas.
Yeah, it's a different type of canvas.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And yeah, I was actually kind of nervous and I guess intimidated by
Like the size of it, or
yeah, because I've never worked that big ever.
did
And
you
I was
put a
telling,
grid on it, or
no, I just like in the composition it has a triangle, so I just like my friend helped me lay out the triangle to kind of, and we kind of based it off of that, you know, just kind of measured that.
and did you guys have a theme, or
Yeah, well,
the
I did.
composition wise, like you guys?
Well, yeah, I did. I wanted to pay my respect to the water protectors.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, of the ones who were protesting the pipeline in North Dakota, and I feel like, I mean, it was so frustrating, you know, and it was so sad
You
seeing
saw those
like
live
footage,
feeds,
yeah, like the footage of what was going on, you know, and I mean, it's like a basic right, you know, and it's like it's in the name, you know, like water is life, actually.
Yeah.
Like you know, it's essential for survival, and they're being, you know, they're taking that away from them. That's, yeah, they're taking more than they've already been exploited. You
Yeah,
know?
just
And
because
just furthering
they're in their
the suffering. Like, why? You know, and it was just, you know, I wasn't able to go out there, you know, and protest myself, you know, and just for many reasons, student, you know, and funds. So this was my way of paying my respects to.
Yeah, a lot of artists from Boa Heights, they went out there. They went to
Okay.
protest. Like Raul, like the dude I was
Yeah.
telling you about.
Yeah.
He went, and then a couple of there's this collective at Self Help. I think they're called Nisantas. They went up there.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
Yeah, they went up there. Cause I asked them like, oh, you want to come paint on the show? And they're like, no, we're actually gonna go. We're gonna be out of town. I'm like, oh,
okay.
that's crazy. You go all the way out there, take your
Yeah.
time, and
Yeah, most definitely.
we had Eric Hill. He came on, and he represents the Southern California Native American Association, I believe. I probably have the name off, but he came and he spoke to us about like what was going on up there, that you know, people just see it from a TV, like, or from your phone, but it's way, you know, it's more intense. It was more.
Yeah, definitely. Even people passing by who would ask like, oh, what is this for, or why? You know, I would tell them they didn't even know. Like, they didn't even know that was happening.
Because it wasn't covered by the media.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, that's my way, of
contributing, because I think it's still going on. Like there's people there. There's not that many, like when they started, but they're just still out there.
Yeah.
And the good thing about it is, it started other ones, like other people too. It's not. It wasn't the only pipeline. Like there's more out there that people right now are still fighting. Like,
yeah. I mean, one battle was won, but the war isn't over.
Yeah, because like after that one, people started posting more and sharing like more feeds of different, issues. Yeah. Just that they're similar to it.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And I feel like that as an artist, you have the power to do that. To, make people aware of what's going on.
Make them feel through your art, like make them see.
Yeah, and it's not so obvious. My piece isn't so obviously political.
Yeah.
But I feel like it grabs your attention enough to ask, and I feel like that's the point, just to ask questions, and then further learn, the facts and all the information, of what's really going on.
Well, that's good that your your first mural was, was directed to a good cause, like a positive message.
Yeah.
It's good. Not like me when I did mine. I was just like, I'm gonna draw my characters. Nothing like, because I used to I admire like Siqueiros and Rivera, and like even though their messages were different, it's just the fact that they had like a deep message in there. It was like all these characters and all these drawings of people, like they were like different, like from certain political parties, but just the imagery that they portray on there.
Yeah.
That's what I was like, damn, I should have done something like that for my first mural.
I mean, it's different for everybody, like not everybody's work has to be political.
No. I was just saying like the actual imagery. Because me, like, I'm like, oh, I wanna paint this that represents me. But when it came to the wall, I'm just like, you know what, I'm just gonna do this to practice just because this is what I know.
Yeah.
It makes it easier.
Yeah.
Not so much like I'm gonna challenge myself, which was
Yeah, I feel it.
Bad.
I feel it.
But it's a good thing that you took that time. And
yeah, it was definitely a challenge. Like I was kind of nervous. I was really nervous starting it because, like I said, I've never done anything this big. And then also when I paint, like I'm in my garage, like which I consider my studio, like just by myself.
Yeah.
Like at midnight, no one's there.
Silence.
Yeah, exactly. And then there's so many people passing by, and it's so like it's definitely a very different experience. Yeah, but it was fun.
Yeah, even like coming on to the show, right here is a web audience, and then over there, I'm pretty sure people will stop by and started asking you like, oh, what are you painting?
Yeah, we met a lot of interesting characters.
Yeah,
it was fun.
You'll get like different. Yeah. Sometimes negative, mostly positive reactions.
Yeah, definitely mostly positive. I was surprised. Yeah, I was surprised, but it was nice, and just getting that immediate feedback too, like, and I definitely had a change of attitude, I guess, because, like I said, I was really scared and nervous. I was like, whoa, this is pretty big.
Well, you got more confident now, just.
Yeah, I definitely did. Yeah.
At least you took the first step to.
Yeah, I just dove in.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just like having people, just scream out like, hey, this is amazing, or like, good job, or. And people just passing by in the cars too, they're just like, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, so cool. That felt really good, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because that part of town also, it's like Boyle Heights. There's a lot of like, what do you call, like, a lot of the buildings, like, they're not new buildings, right? They're like older buildings, so. And then the neighborhood, the people themselves, there's like a little community over there. It's not like if you go downtown and you're painting on like the huge like buildings down there, and it's like more commercial. So.
Yeah, exactly. And
you get more
it was definitely nice, like to, I guess, familiarize myself with the community, because there were some people who came by and they're like, I saw you 2 days ago, like, how's it going? I got to meet, a lot of the locals, so that was nice too. And there's this guy who passed by and he's like, yes, like, he's like, this is like a Picasso.
Yeah.
He's like, we need this in the hood. And
exactly.
I was like, so that was really nice. That was really nice to share that, with them. And like, I feel like not only my intention was to pay respects to the water protectors, but I feel like I was able to gift the community, with something that I consider beautiful, but also,
Positive message.
yeah, as the locals expressed, they thought it was beautiful too. So, yeah.
Yeah, from my experience, like when I used to see like those huge murals by like other artists that are now either like, they're older, they've been doing it for a while.
Yeah.
I used to go by the murals and get inspired. I'd be like, damn, I want to do that one day.
Yeah.
And I was like 10, 12, and I'm like, I want to do that, but I can't do that, I'm just me. So now, somebody's going to look at your mural, like some youngsters,
yeah.
And then especially if you're I don't know if you're signing them. Some people don't sign.
Yeah, I am.
They'll be like, oh, it's a chick. And especially like younger artists, like female artists, they'll be like, wow, I could do that.
Yeah.
You're gonna inspire more young minds.
Hopefully, that's the plan.
I mean, but, that's what happens, because it's out there for everybody to see. And it's what you said. It's not in your garage. It's not in a smaller painting where you have to go, because it's a different canvas.
Exactly. Same thing as you. Like the artist who inspired me, who I mentioned last time, is Christina Angelina.
Yeah.
Yeah, I met her, I think, a week after my 20th birthday.
Okay.
I went to her show, and she was just amazing. Like, she was really nice, really humble person, so sweet, and she invited me to go hang out with her. While she was painting a mural in downtown LA. I think it's on Main and Winston. Yeah, it's like she has a wall there, and then this other artist, Findak, has a wall there. And yeah, I got to hang out with her. I got to chill with her on the lift, and just like watch her paint. And I was like, I want to do this.
Exactly.
This is so cool. And yeah, just the fact that she invited me, to go and yeah, I was able to basically interview her, and ask her questions. And basically after that, I was like, yeah, I need to do this.
Well, you took the first step, and then the mural now, so that's cool.
Yeah, first.
Yeah,
so hopefully.
How big was hers? Like,
hers was like
huge.
Yeah, huge. I mean, she needed a lift. So
yeah, you said lift, so I'm like that.
Yeah, so it was like 5 stories,
wow.
Maybe like 4 or 5 stories. Yeah. She's a boss. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you took this step, and then you do a couple more, and then like next thing I know, I'm gonna be seeing like huge
hopefully
mural.
Hopefully, yes.
Yeah. And then you guys know that you caught her
here
first. Yeah. Exclusively on the show.
Where it all began.
Yeah, no. Well, like you said yourself, you weren't able to take a flick, but if you posted,
we can stop by it. Stop by and look at it. It's out there for everybody to see.
Rimpau and Adams.
Rimpau and Adams. Yeah, at 4900 Gallery. If you just look up 4900 Gallery, it's there.
Yeah, it's like mid city. That's considered mid city.
Yeah, mid city.
There's a V's right there too. We have a shop over there.
Okay.
Adams and
I think I've seen it. I've seen it.
Right there.
Yeah.
You just brought one piece to drop off?
Yeah, just one.
Maybe we can put it in that one, so people, if they go see your mural, they can go down
the
there.
Street.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Because we have this one right here, the one next door.
Next door.
And then we have that one. And then I remember that I had somebody else on Instagram. They were talking about 4900 Gallery, and I'm like, yeah, that's because I think that gallery is not that old. It's pretty new.
Oh yeah. It's fairly new. I think they just turned it into a gallery space. Probably this year. Yeah, the beginning of this year. Yeah, and they just started being a little more active, with shows and events and stuff. So. Yeah, it's still.
Because it would just be like an empty building or something else.
Yeah. It was. Yeah, it's still really new, and I think they just remodeled it and like did a bunch of new, made a bunch of new renovations and stuff in it. So,
cool.
Yeah, it'll definitely be a
lot
lot more.
Now we got a Azul piece on it, and Regina.
Gian.
Sorry, I always do that. I always mess up on people's names. And so yeah, both you worked on it throughout the week?
Yeah. Honestly, I don't think I probably would have taken 7 days if I didn't have her help. She definitely helped a lot.
That's good.
Yeah. And her letter came in so clutch.
Nice.
But yeah.
I mean, I gotta see it. I was actually gonna go, I think yesterday when you like, oh, I'm painting. I was gonna
Uh-huh.
go,
Oh,
but then
okay.
I got caught up on this side. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I was on this side,
Yeah.
and I didn't want to go before it was finished. Also,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah. Me too. I didn't really want to post like.
Yeah,
Because
that's
then people
better.
were like, "Oh, it looks like this," or like a lot of people thought it was Jesus, just
Oh,
because
yeah?
of the pose that I have the woman
Yeah.
in. Yeah, they were like, they thought it was Jesus. I'm like, it's not Jesus, but yeah. Yeah, I don't like showing pieces before they're done because people are like, oh, like this looks off or this is a weird color. I'm like, I'm not done yet, I'm not done. So yeah.
It's just on the artist. Like I was like that for a while too. I wouldn't
Mhm.
show a lot of my stuff. Like,
Mhm.
oh, you can't see this.
Yeah.
It's mine.
Yeah.
Just wait till it's done.
Exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, Rimpow and Adams, 4900
Yeah. 4900 gallery.
gallery. You guys catch it. Make sure you tag her.
Yeah.
Azul Arte or is it art?
Artwork. Yeah.
Artwork. Azul artwork. Hashtag. Yeah. So we also you sent me a couple of new images.
Yes.
New.
Yeah, there's a couple sketchbook images that I'm considering making into pieces.
These are all sketchbook or?
Yeah, those two were sketchbook. Yeah, that one and the following one. And there are two pieces in there that were actually, that one was just a study, because I've been working with oil a lot.
Yeah.
And I started with acrylic and then I moved to oil, and it's different. I don't know if you've dabbled in that.
I haven't used it, but like 2 days ago, I was uploading a clip from a different artist, and we were talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I brought him like a cup of water for her, and he's like, "What are you doing?" And I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, it's like these are oil, man." I was just like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah.
I'm like, I've never used it.
Yeah.
I've used it before, but just like I'm gonna.
Yeah.
But not even how to prepare, how to go about it.
Yeah, it's totally different. Yeah.
I heard it's better though. Like just the flexibility that you can.
It just depends on like what you want to paint. For example, I paint the figure a lot, and it works. Like I love the painting the figure in oil because it just makes it pop more. It looks a lot more realistic. You're able to achieve like another level of like realism with oil. I think And generally my backgrounds are like with spray paint and acrylic, and then I top it with oil. But yeah, it's different. So it's you like definitely have to familiarize yourself with the materials. Acrylic works differently, oil works differently. So that piece was just me just kind of going back to acrylic, so I won't forget.
This one,
That one, yes. Yeah.
So this is all acrylic.
That's acrylic.
That's
yeah.
acrylic. Yeah, that's good that that you're doing oil now. More, I mean.
Yeah.
Because you said you were already doing it just on top of the other stuff.
Yeah. But I really like it.
Yeah.
A lot of people are like, when they first start, even me too, when I first started working in oil, I was like, damn, I don't get it. Sometimes you can't use too much solvent and you can't use too much paint, You kind of have to find like a sweet spot, So to kind of get it right. So yeah, but now I feel like I haven't mastered it, obviously, but
no, of course.
I feel a lot more comfortable with it.
Yes. Yeah. That's cool. And
that
this
one, I actually wanted to like do a wall.
A wall?
With that, yeah. I've also been recently dabbling with programs like Illustrator and Photoshop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that's my first like digital.
Oh, it's digital?
Yeah, well, like I painted the face first, like with acrylic, and I scanned it, and then I edited it on Photoshop, and then the background is in Illustrator.
Yeah, I've noticed now as an artist, to put yourself out there, you gotta kind of start messing with like the digital stuff more, just to basically enhance it a little bit, just because.
Yeah.
Like let's say you're trying to promote like an exhibit or something, you want to do it yourself, and you want to get creative with that stuff also, because it's not just like, oh, I'm gonna paste it
and that's where we're all moving towards,
Yeah.
technology.
But it's good to have that and the actual
the traditional
to,
skill. Yeah.
And this one, is it like Does it symbolize, or it's just?
No, it doesn't necessarily symbolize anything. Sometimes, I don't know if I mentioned this last time, but sometimes just kind of like kind of like Jimmy Neutron, you know,
I don't think
brain
you
blast.
mentioned brain blast.
Yeah, like I don't know, just images pop in my head, and I just sketch them out, and if I like them enough, I paint them, or sometimes they just stay in the sketchbook. But yeah, that was images that popped in my head. I still don't. Sometimes I don't really know or like have a meaning behind it up until I finish the painting. Yeah, and then it's like, whoa, like something reveals itself to me, you know, when I finish it. Yeah, or like in the process of painting it, you know. But yeah, I still don't really have anything for that one. But I do think I want to make that into a wall, like somewhere. Like just paint it on a building.
This one, I think you had started on it, right? Or is it just a similar one?
No, that one's pretty new. I think.
Yeah?
I don't think I showed that one last time. Yeah, because that one was actually for in collaboration with my friend who's a rapper and poet. He's like a multimedia artist. But yeah, he wrote a book of poems, and he asked a number of artists from around the country to illustrate them. And I was one of them. So he gave me a few poems to choose from, and I chose two, and that's one of them.
Was there a title to it, or?
Yes, that one's Breaking Cosmic Course.
Nice.
Yeah, and yeah, there was a book release show that was in October, and where the artwork along with the poems were displayed, and there's going to be a second installment of that.
Was it out here in LA, or?
Yeah, it was actually in Culver City.
Culver City?
Yeah, Culver City, and then there's going to be, someone asked him to like reproduce the show, so January 19, I think.
That's pretty
I'm still not quite sure exactly what the date is, but late January there's going to be a second, like a round two.
That's good. Yeah, that's good that he's sharing that with people.
Yeah, yeah.
That idea is good too. Like you said, he sent you to the poems, you know, not telling you, oh, do this and paint this.
Yeah.
It's more
I actually met him at 4900 Gallery.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Justin Sky. He's really cool, really sweet, nice guy.
Cool. No, that's how you go about it. Just going to the shows and supporting everybody else, and you never know who you run into.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like, it was crazy. A lot of things have really fallen into place at the most perfect time this year. There was a photo show happening at photography show at 4900 Gallery, and I just wanted to stop by. I had just come from like doing some graph. And yeah, we just started talking, and he was like, yeah, do you do art? I was like, yeah, here's a little picture on my phone. No, I don't. I need to start doing those. I really do. I need to get on that. But yeah, and he's like, oh my God, like this is exactly, like we kind of have the same aesthetic. It's really cool.
Is he on Instagram also? Maybe
yeah, he's on Instagram. Yeah, Justin Sky. Justin Sky, yeah.
Cool.
He's really, really cool, really talented person. And yeah, we just like clicked, and we were like, he was like, yeah, you should definitely check out my poems, you know, read them, you know, let me know if you're interested. And I was like, hell yeah, I'm always down to do projects, and you know.
Yeah, because you work with like Art Wars, right? That's where I saw your stuff.
Yeah.
On the Art Wars takeover.
Yeah.
And they're coming next week.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, they're gonna be here next week. Yeah, that's what I'll send you.
Back to back.
'Cause, yeah, I saw you on there, and I'm like, huh, maybe we should bring Azul, and then we.
Yeah.
And then I think I contacted them afterwards, and then they're like, all right, we're gonna do.
Yeah.
We're gonna link up.
Yeah. Phoenix. I actually don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Phoenix. Yeah. Also another talented person. He's so cool.
Yeah, he's been coming here for
Art Wars together.
Past 2 weeks just to like kind of learn, because he's gonna do the show, but like more. I think he's gonna bring like more artists and more guests all at once. You know, because he's gonna. That's why I told him.
Like a talk show, like.
Yeah, it's next week.
Like
the same
live?
time. Yeah, live. And just more about there's gonna be a show called I'm gonna paint live there, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
It's Life Without Barriers. I put a flyer later on. I got the flyer that I'm gonna post it on the screen.
Yeah.
And Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that was also one of the pieces that
from the poem.
From the poem, yeah, from another poem. I don't remember the title for that one, but yeah, if you come to the second installment, the second show,
Is it
or
the
like
same place or?
No, it's gonna be somewhere else. Yeah, I still don't really know that much information about
So
it. But
Justin
Sky.
Justin
Yeah,
Sky.
you can actually also go to justinsky.com and purchase the book. It was published with his poems and the artwork together. So you can purchase and it's called wait, what is it called? Oh my God, I'm spacing out. Comfort in Darkness.
Comfort in
Comfort
Darkness.
into Darkness or something like that.
No, yeah, as long as we can get from like, because right now what's big and easy access just to make connections. Instagram, like you said, Justin Sky, right?
Justin Sky,
People here and look up the hashtag and you can just find
his poems are really great too.
Yeah.
Like, it was not hard like illustrating them because we totally have the same, I guess like image. Yeah, the images he, I guess, portrays in his poems. I feel like his words
visually.
Like if I could write like if my paintings were poems, it would be like his poems.
Yeah.
And like his poems, like visually, are my paintings. Yeah, it's really cool. It was really cool meeting him. Like I guess the right place at the right time.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. But then we got this next one. It's a flyer, right? I found this one. I got it off your Instagram.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
This is the one you sent me, but I also had it. I put it on the other. I have like 2 folders. For, like every time I do a show, I have like separate folders. And then coincidentally, I had that one too.
Yeah, and I actually met Lucy at Art Wars.
Which one is?
The one in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's also she actually won the poetry round or spoken word. She won that round at Art Wars.
Art Wars.
Yeah, and I met her there, and she was really cool, like really cool, down to earth person, and we just exchanged information, and she actually introduced me to Ni Santas.
Yeah. They're I think they're
and she introduced me to them, and she invited me to submit work to her zine, which that flyer is for, the release party.
Is it January 7th?
Yeah, January 7th. I believe it's going to be at Self-Help.
Okay, up here on. That's like right here up the street.
Yeah. So it's going to be there. I've been there only once. I never even heard about it prior to.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's well known. It's been there for years. I think it actually moved. I think somebody told me that it wasn't there, but it's been around, just helping the community for years.
I think I had heard about it because I spoke to what's his name, Vial? Yeah. Because I think he was a resident artist there.
Yeah. I've seen his stuff like all over Boyle Heights and just that area.
Yeah. I spoke to him, and he was like, he told me about it, but then I never went, and it wasn't until Lucy introduced me to Ni Santas, and I went. And it's a really cool place.
It's big.
I've never been there before.
It's a big space.
Yeah, it's a lot of art going on. I think when I went, they were doing Dia de los Muertos.
Oh, you're there? I was there too, like across the street at Mendes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was there.
Okay.
And I know they had their own show, but like I went late, like after I went to the high school show they had. Then like I tried to walk back, but it was already over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and they had altars, right? Or no?
Yeah. Altars and.
But there was something specific that they worked on that time.
Yeah, it was really cool. So Lucy invited me to submit work to her zine, and she's having a release party for it January 7th.
Cool. And is it like you said? Is it like are they also gonna do like live poetry or like open mic kind of thing?
Yeah, to be honest, I didn't know it was going to be like that big. There's going to be like vendors, food, art, music.
Yeah, if it's just self-help, that's self-help. Yeah, they do pretty big, like each of their shows, just because it's like community based. Like they get everybody from
I didn't know
all the collectives. Yeah, they're They're really well known in Boa Heights. The dude Raul, he works with Nisantas too, right there. Like they work together on like their different projects. I've seen them. Like as you said yourself, I haven't been there that many times to get to know them like that, but I see them like on their Instagram, their activity.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen Nisantas. They're putting up walls and stuff too. Yeah, I've seen that. But yeah, like I said, prior to meeting Lucy, I didn't know that was there.
And you said you met her at the Art Wars.
Art Wars, yeah.
It all just kind of links up.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Like
it starts linking up.
Yeah.
And it's just, artists working together and just kind of bringing
everywhere too. Everywhere.
Bringing just different ideas, because you can be doing one thing, but then you see like them. Like he was telling me Phoenix how they have different sections like spoken word and visual art. And this, and I'm like, oh, that's crazy. Yeah,
the one I was at was in Inglewood.
Yeah,
and it was fun. It was a lot bigger than I thought it would be. He worked really hard to put it together.
I've been talking to him when he's here. He's a really cool cat. He puts that stuff together, takes his time to organize it, because the next one is in February. Like that's 2 months, and it's already a new year. So I wouldn't be able to put all that stuff.
Year. Do you have any New Year resolutions?
No, I mean, just to keep going with the show and just trying to bring more artists, just share it with more people, and just kind of, that's about it, just making it work. Like as you see right now, I'm still kind of doing it like just me. It's like the whole production, the hosting, the art, and hopefully like this year.
One-man show.
Yeah, I can like try to get somebody in here that either can help me co-host or can help me just run like the cameras or the video stuff.
Yeah.
But it's a new year, and just the way I see it, or just I've heard it from everybody, it's like every day is a new day, just to kind of start fresh, no matter what happened before. That's what it is, and new day, put a smile on, and just kind of keep grinding.
Exactly.
What about you?
No New Year resolutions necessarily. Just continue working hard. Just keep going. Just keep pushing. Keep swimming.
More murals?
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely more murals. It's crazy. Like, I feel like a lot of people don't really recognize how much power they have. Like if you visualize something and it like manifests itself, the universe works to make it happen. Because I think like last year or this year, I think last year I told myself I wanted to do shows. Like I wasn't, able to, I just hadn't done shows. And I wanted to do shows. So, and it happened. Like that whole year I was having shows all over, like Santa Monica, Inglewood, Culver City, downtown LA, like Chinatown, like everywhere. And so now for this new year, I want to do more walls than shows. Yeah, still want to do the shows.
Yeah, of course.
Because,
be well-rounded, just.
Exactly. Still want to do the shows. And I do have something coming up in March, but I still don't have enough information to share. So March for sure, there will be a show, but I don't know the exact date shows still, but definitely more walls.
More walls.
Yeah.
And are you open to collaborating?
Yes.
If somebody's watching?
Yes, definitely. Yes. I love collaborating. Like, it's always good to stay humble, because there may be something that someone else knows that you may know, that I don't know. Or there may be something that, I know that you may not know. So we could, learn from each other and, grow together. So I'm definitely.
Did you use regular brushes on your mural?
On my mural, I used a spray can, definitely, and like, what do you mean regular brushes?
Because when I did mine, I was using like these tiny brushes. And I'm like, this is like time consuming. What the hell? And then my homie's like, dude, you gotta use like, fat ones. It was like this huge one.
That's
like,
funny.
Oh, fuck.
That's funny.
Like, all right, I guess.
No, I mean, I didn't. I mean, like for minor details, like I painted a figure, and so for the face, I did use a brush.
Yeah.
And for like just kind of some water effects, like I did use a bigger brush, but generally I use like spray cans. Yeah.
Oh, you have good can control then.
I'm learning, you know, like I started like dabbling in like just using spray cans about like a year ago.
Yeah, I remember you mentioned it.
Yeah, like just I'm still fairly new to it, but yeah, even just like hanging out with Christina and Angelina, and just I'm kind of embarrassed to admit this, but I've stalked her like a couple of times, like not like really, but she's announced that she's like painting a mural like in the arts district. That's why
they do it.
You know, yeah, she's like announced that she's like, you know, painting a mural at the arts district, or like I remember I watched night shows, painting a mural in the arts district too.
Oh, he does like the X-rays, right?
Yeah. And who else?
I mean, if I told you that too, I'd be like, oh, that guy's.
Yeah, and Mac.
He's
Mac.
And Mac, oh yeah.
Yeah, I watched him too. So yeah, I've kind of just.
No, I do the same thing. That's why I'm able to get the flyers on for like the Eskwilax hour, like different flyers, just because I follow different people, and I'm like, okay, you guys want to see like this kind of art, you go here. Where I myself also, I'm like, I'm gonna go here today. This person's gonna be here. That person's gonna be there. Yeah. So. Yeah, so I basically like followed them, you know, when they announced that they're painting a wall or something. And yeah, just watching them, you know, I've learned a lot. Like I've learned, their techniques, you know, you pick up their techniques and stuff, and YouTube. Yeah, YouTube, and just practice too, like just practice, because it's totally different, you know, watching than actually doing it, you know. And you also learn a lot too, like also the can is a completely different medium too. Yeah, the can. You know, like the pressure on your finger. The actual cans too themselves.
You know, flick of the wrist, you know, like, yeah. So, yeah, it's totally different. But yeah, I did use can, and I feel like I am developing can control. Like, it's funny, this guy on his bike came through, and he was like, oh my gosh, that can control. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm learning, but.
You didn't bring cans today, huh?
No, I didn't. I prepped it.
Oh, you prepped it,
already, with cans, but not today. I mean, it would be,
I used to do cans in here.
In here?
Yeah, that's how we started.
Is it like well ventilated enough?
Just open the door back there.
Oh, okay.
I used to do the first, like, I don't know, 50 episodes were, oh no, not 50, like 30, they were all cans.
Oh, okay.
Just because I was really shy to talk to the camera and just kind of monologue myself.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if I would have known that, like, I could have brought, like,
because I didn't know. That's why the thing, the easel thing, that big ass thing.
Oh, okay,
That's how we started.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Because with oil too, you need to be in a well-ventilated space.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, you'll kill not kill yourself, but.
No, yeah. I mean, there's effects on it. It tells you on the.
Get a little high.
Yeah, like it's strong.
Yeah.
And the solvents that you use too.
Yes. Yeah. Like one time I opened it in my room and I got a really bad headache. Yeah, just barely.
That's actually why I stayed away from oil for a while. Because back in the day, somebody handed me a tube of oil, like paint. It was like cadmium yellow, I think.
Oh yeah, I think that's like the most.
And I was like, oh, it's acrylic. I'm gonna go
harmful.
hit up a floor, or, like, you know how you use acrylic to hit up on the floor.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh shit, this is an acrylic. It was like it got on my hand, and like, it gave me a bad headache, and I was like, no, this is something else.
Yeah.
I'm trying to mess with this.
Yeah, but you should dabble into it. I mean, now that, like, I describe it as like spreading butter. It's kind of like spreading butter. It's really nice. Yeah.
And you're gonna use
acrylic today.
So yeah, let's just kind of set up.
Okay.
You gotta bring over your paint and everything that you need. I'm just gonna get rid of this chair. Hey.
Heading out.
Yeah, and the next slideshow.
No, this is
He ain't no brother to me or you. So we got the backwater blues.
Start.
Who's gonna take it away? We got the backwater blues. Way. I know I feel it. a gal named Mary Lou. She lost everything. I mean everything. They gave her a trailer in the bayou. Josefina hauled it in, formaldehyde and all. Yeah, it's been how many moons now? W, that asshole, ain't done a thing. So we got the Blackwater Blues. Who's gonna take it away? Yeah, yeah, yeah. We got the Backwater Blues. How the hell did it get this way? I know I'll feel it tomorrow. More than I felt it today.
Okay, so it's gonna be facing this way? Or-
No, I can move it.
Oh, just so I can move the desk.
Just move it however you. Don't worry. No, it's however you want to set up.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, you want to put it this way, that way.
That's fine.
All right, so Azul is setting up, and I just wanted to tell you guys, this is the photo of Mascota Jalisco. Yayo, he told me to give him a shout out. It's been 10 years of Yayo. Mike's on, cool. And yeah, what up, Yayo? Thanks for keeping up with us. And then we have, let me see, just kind of go through this with you guys. Wrong way. Okay, so this is the Angels show. It's an open mic at Primera Taza on January 6th. I think the one I saw said 4, but this one says 5. So. Then this one's, I got this one off of your page, Azul.
Oh, okay.
Homegirls por Vida, right? That's what it's called?
Yeah.
Por Vida. And then we got Ninoska Arte, who shared this East LA art walk. It's on the 8th in January. If you guys are out here in East LA, near Boyle Heights. And then we got last week's artist? Yeah. Pastel, on January 14th. Locked in Rage, over there at Venice Boardwalk. So you guys want to check that out? It's art and poetry on the 14th. And and then I saw this one on my Facebook from Artur Carrillo. Art Carrillo. It's Royba, I'm pretty sure I'm reading it wrong. Royba Man of the Year. And that's El Tranquilo Gallery at Saturday, January 14th, 5 to 9. So if you guys are near El Tranquilo Gallery, it says Royal Man of the People. Was I saying Man of the Year? My bad. It says Royal Man of the People. And it's a group exhibit that will run from the 6th through the 30th at Tranquilo Gallery. It's put together by Jimmy Obels, curated by Jimmy Obels, and Art Carrillo. Oh, he's paying homage to Edward Roybal. So you guys want to check that out? And of course, you guys, LA, Art Wars. Yeah, the Art Wars in Life Without Barriers in Boyle Heights on the 25th That's in February though, and we'll be over there doing some live painting. And next week they're gonna come on too. They're gonna do a takeover, Life Without Barriers, with Phoenix from Art Wars. Man, I gotta get my words correct. Been doing this for almost 2 years and I still mess up. And we're back on we're just gonna put this one. Keep this one on the screen. There you go. And yeah, we're still setting up. Oh yeah. And today, I think there's a show at MCAU over there by Echo Park near downtown. There's a show going on right now. And I believe it's also Oscar's birthday. So yeah, happy birthday, Oscar, from MCAU Gallery. And I'll be stopping by there later. And yeah, she's about to do some. She's still setting up. I think. Did you need missing some? A cup? Oh yeah, I'll get you one.
Just for water.
Yeah, I have one. Yeah. Still here, guys. Still here. Need water?
No, I have water. Or I mean, if you can fill it up with water already, that'd be cool.
It's for the paint, right?
Yes.
All right. Because last time I gave somebody water and they started drinking it.
It's funny.
Okay, guys, I'm just getting some water so she can thin the paint. Life Without Barriers. That's the one the Art Wars, the next one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's the next episode?
Yeah, they're going to come and kind of talk about it.
Oh, okay.
You're going to have different guests come through.
So do I start my instruction?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, cool. So this is canvas. This is canvas. I gessoed it prior to coming here and I prepped it with spray cans. That's how I got that effect. This effect down here, you basically just lay 2 colors down and I got some magazine and I just dabbed it to kind of get that like rocky effect down there. But generally, so I like to include like the figure and just curved natural shapes along with geometric lines. So in order to get my geometric lines, I use masking tape. But generally, I don't work on canvas anymore, just because your lines don't come out as clean. So I use wood, but I didn't have wood for this. So we have canvas today.